Hey everybody, this is Christina, the AmputeeOT. As you can see, I am home from the hospital. Yay, I'm home from the hospital! I was released from the hospital earlier today, and I came home with some accessories that I wanted to show and explain their purpose. This is a above-knee shrinker. So this is a shrinker sock that you wear on your residual limb in order to shrink it down, because obviously after surgery it's very swollen and you want it to get shrunk down so that you can wear your prosthesis. This is a donning cone. It bothers me that this is called a cone because it's a tube. And this is what it's used for. Okay, I'm just joking. And this is an Ampushield. In order to put on your shrinker, at first it's super uncomfortable because your leg is very sensitive from just having had surgery. And so you use the donning cone to put your shrinker on. So put the shrinker over your donning cone. You get it on, just nice and flat. And then if you're still leaking like I am, you get a nice gauze pad. Get your leg up in the air, which is pretty uncomfortable. So obviously this has a side, so this is the part that goes, this long part is the part that goes up your hip, so that one needs to go up your hip. And there's a short side, that's the one that goes on your inner thigh, so you have to position this properly. And then you put it on like this, and you don't pull it down with your leg, but you slowly push it on while using your hand to push the shrinker down on the donning cone so that it doesn't hurt to put it on as much. If you just pressed here like this, pulled your limb through, it would hurt a lot more. Kind of hurts just to do it. Anyway, just kind of slide it down. Until it pops on. Then it's off. And this is a belt. It wraps around. I'm gonna put it inside my shorts. That goes on. And that belt keeps your shrinker from sliding off. So you'll start out with one size of shrinker, and then probably after a week or two, I've been told, I will get another shrinker that's smaller because my leg will shrink down. That's how you use a donning cone. It makes it easier to get your shrinker on your residual limb, and it also helps you get your shrinker on your residual limb in a way where all of the compression is relatively even across your whole residual limb. The other thing I came home with is an Ampushield, which this I definitely needed, and that's because I have a toddler, and my toddler, like all toddlers, is obsessed with his mommy. What? And so basically the first thing he wanted to do when I crouched in the door was sit on my lap and do a little bit of breastfeeding and have some nice cuddles. And this Ampushield he can literally just sit on and it doesn't hurt my residual limb. Whereas if he sat on my residual limb, which is freshly operated on, that would hurt a lot. So this one slides on kind of the same way. It's got a belt too. It's got an adjustable part here. So that if it gets looser, you can You can tighten it up, make it smaller. It's pretty big and roomy. There's lots of space in there, way more space than I would need, but that's all right. This thing goes on much the same way. Slide it on. Obviously, just a couple of days after my surgery, my leg is still pretty tender. Same thing with your belt. The belt goes on, keep it from falling off. And now my leg is protected. All right, that's all for now. See you later. You can subscribe if you like. If you'd like exclusive video footage or personalized videos, you can follow me on my Patreon. All right, see you later. Bye.